from Kingston Active. I'm here for a chair-based strength program for senior citizens, and it's going to run through a few exercises today and talk a bit about how to put those together so that you've got something you can do at home. We're going to start with some warm-up drills. So to start with, we'll just be marching. We sit a little bit forward in the chair so we can just be balanced and self-supported, and we just march up and down with the feet. So we're just getting the legs moving from here, okay? And we can do this for a minute, 2 minutes, whatever time frame you feel comfortable with. Just keep those feet just marching from there. Once you've completed that, we just sit a little bit further back into the chair and we do some twists. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach across with one hand behind the opposite knee, and then reach across with the other hand behind the opposite knee from there. So we're just turning left to right. And we can continue this for a minute or so as well. And yeah, just to get a bit of movement through our torso. From here we do some shoulder rolls. So you hang the arms to the side, and we're just rolling the shoulders forward for 5 or 6, and then back for 5 or 6. And we continue doing that for about half a minute to a minute. After that, the final warm-up exercise is just head turns. So we're just turning left to right with the head, just getting the chest, the neck and shoulders loosened up. We move from here to our strength exercises. So the first one, I've got a couple of options here. It's a squatting action. So we're starting with a sit to stand. So I'm going to be in the chair and I want to lean forward. I'll do this from the side so it's a bit easy to see what's happening here. I'm going to lean forward, get my chest over my knees, push through my feet, push through my heels into the ground and stand up. As I sit back in the chair, I'm going to keep the chest forward. You can have the hands out front for balance if you choose. And sit back, lean forward, stand up, sit back down. Making sure the feet are about hip width apart. You can make this a little bit easier by having your hands on your knees and pushing with your hands if you need to, if you can't get up without throwing yourself forward. Or if you have arms on your chair, you can use the arms of the chair. And a more advanced version of this for those that are confident is to stand behind your chair, hold on and do squats. So you've got the chair for balance, you're sitting back as if there's a chair behind, and sitting into that chair, keeping the chest over the knees. And I'm not holding on and leaning on the chair, I'm just using it to hold on to if I need to, if I feel like I'm losing balance. If you're not comfortable with either of those exercises, you can do a leg extension. So from here, we extend one leg out and back, and we alternate left to right. Next one is a hamstring kickback. So we're working the back of the legs here. We're going to be standing behind the chair and kicking back and down. So I'm keeping my knees side by side. I'm not throwing my knee back. After I've done 10 on one side, I can switch to the other side, do 10 on the other side. And you can modify that a bit by doing a bit of a cross kick. So we can go straight up and down, or we can do a little bit of a cross kick from there. So you can modify that if you're feeling more confident with that movement. Again, if you're not confident with standing up, as long as you've got a chair that's got nothing coming across between the legs, you can kick back from there. Now we do a bit of upper body work. So we do a chest press with a ball. So this is an unweighted ball. If you have a weighted ball at home and you're confident with it, you can do it. But we're holding the ball to the chest and we're pressing straight up front. There. The next one is a lateral raise. I have a 1 kilogram dumbbell here. You can do this without weights, or you can use a weight if you have a weight, or you can use a tin of fruit or anything that you can hold in your hand you are confident with. And we're just going to do one side at a time here. It's going to raise the weight out to the side, only up to shoulder height, and back. from the side, it's not going straight to the side, it's going a little bit forward. So it's out front of the body, just a little bit. Out and back. We want to watch that we don't shrug like that. Keep that shoulder down and out to the side from there. And finally, for the strength exercises, angel wings. We're going to hold the hands out to the side, palms forward, like so. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades in together and drop the elbows toward the ground and release. Squeeze, drop and release. If you can get your hands right back as far as I've got mine, that's great. But if you end up in this position, or you can only get your hands to here, you just take the position that you can get into. It doesn't matter so much as long as we get feeling that squeeze in the back as we squeeze the shoulder blades and draw the elbows down. And finally, we finish with some stretching. So we're starting with the hamstring, the back of the legs. We're just going to put one leg out to the front and reach towards that foot. If you can't reach towards that foot, all you need to do is lean forward. And these stretches we hold for about 20 seconds. Once we've done 20 seconds on one side, we can do 20 seconds on the other side. Then there's a twist. So a bit like the warm-up we did, we're going to place one hand on the opposite knee, use that to pull yourself around, and hold that position for your 20 seconds. When that's complete, repeat to the other side. Next is a chest stretch. We take the hands to the side, we take them out about hip height, and we squeeze back. And hold. And finally, your next stretch, we take one hand in underneath the chair, take the other hand over the head, and we pull it to the side. Now this hand is holding this shoulder down, and this hand is pulling the head down. If you can't reach over to do this, it's going to be fine just to tilt the head to the side. So we then swap sides after about 20 seconds. Okay. So that's your workout. When you get to that middle part with those strength movements, we do 1 or 2 sets of each, about 10 to a set of each exercise. That first one, you have an option of the sit to stand, or if you're more confident, you can do the squat instead. If you're less confident, you can do that leg extension. If you do more than one set, make sure you rest about a minute to a minute and a half between your sets, just to make sure your muscles get a good chance of recovery. And you can repeat this on a every other day through the week, or you might only do 1 or 2 sessions in the week, whatever you're up to.